What's good, y'all? For OTP again with another OTP side quest. And today I got for y'all something a little different. Because whenever we talk about games, we never talk about mobile games that much. I feel like I'm going to talk about one today. This mobile game here is pretty damn good. It's called Final Fantasy War Tactics R. And this is one pretty good mobile game out there. I don't know if anybody of y'all play mobile games or not, but I feel like we're going to talk about a whole lot. So, talk about today. Now with this game here, I can name itself, it's a war tactics based game. So basically you have 5 characters that you can summon, put them onto the field, and you go through different dungeons. And we've got a good story along with it as well. But basically it's a bit like a tactic RPG, kind of like a XCOM almost. Something like that. Where you can get different equipment to your heroes, you can give them all kinds of different abilities, you can give them rooms, you can level their abilities up some more, the more you play with them, the more you use them and stuff. Or some expeditions to gain experience and money and different kinds of currency to buy other things. And this game is really, really pretty good for a free mobile game. It's completely free. You don't pay any money for it at all, and it's not inherently pay to win either. We need to kind of avoid some of my pet peeves from Latvia and avoid some of those. Like you don't really see too much advertising about trying to buy all the gems and shit for real money. I mean, you do see it, but it's not too intrusive, you know? It's not up in your face all the time. You don't need it all the time. Now, this game is pretty damn fun, I must admit. Especially like tactics type games, like XCOM. You love this game right here. Free to play, take them go with you anywhere you want to. Kind of the whole point of it, you know? Because it's a mobile, so you know. But I really have dig the game. I've played the game for quite a long time, and at one point, I had to switch my phone, and I lost the game. I couldn't find it no more. And I'm like, shit. But I found it back and got rehooked all over again. This game is just too much fun. This shit will hook you in immediately. If you love tactics, it will hook you in immediately. And I will say that thing too, it's pretty well balanced too when you go into online matches. It's pretty good. Although it usually goes with like AI bots for the hero to fight against. Like when you have go up against your friends, and your friends aren't on at that point in time, it will switch around with like a AI that you can fight against that. Then you can see how well they do based upon what the AI does, and see how better characters are compared to yours, which is pretty fun. And I do really like it a lot too. Plus, there's like so many heroes in this game too. There's so many. I like the vast majority of them. There's a few you don't like in most kind of games like this. There's always one like that one you don't like. I got that one in here too. No spoilers or nothing like that. You figure it out on your own. For those who are interested and want to play. But it has a lot of fun dungeons, a lot of good characters, a lot of good story bits. And in some of the cases, when you do gain new heroes by beating them numerous times in their particular dungeon, you can unlock them, which will unlock more story parts for that hero and other ones that are associated with him. And you can get money and gems for it too. And gems are basically what you can pay real money to get in order to advance yourself a little bit further, but not like inherently pay to win. Like you can't use it to just straight up buff your heroes. You gotta use specific currencies for each different things, or specific like metals to power up your gear and equipment that you can equip to all your characters. And each character has 5 different slots for 3 different types of equipment. You have the main weapon, you have your main armor, and accessory. And basically you can power up any one of those any order you want to. Plus there are specific gear sets as well that give you unique bonuses if you have all parts of the set. And there's a special summon thing that you can do every day. As long as you log in, you can do the summon and you can get your own free gear set right then and there. You also pay for it in gems too, but you just come every day and you get a whole new equipment set from within any of the 5 tiers that each character has. And it's really something handy too. Especially the more gear you have, the naturally the more stronger you will be, the more you're likely to hit, more likely you're to crit, all that good stuff. And plus, there are plenty of ways to get gems too, because normally when you just play the game, you get new characters, you get gems, all that good stuff. But the more you play, the more gems you can get, especially since you can get different achievements. Achievements will also gain you more gems, money, etc. Even energy too, because this game has an energy-based mechanic to it as well, so you can't play it the entire time unless you like stack up on energy. I mean, you can, which I actually have. That's just me though. I like playing it for a little while, you know. Plus, the shop in here is pretty good too. If you want to spend money, it's not that bad. But if you don't spend money, you can go to the content shop and you can use all your different types of currency to buy different things. Like you can use, like, say you have a lot of friends in here, and they all send you the regular green heart for the day. Then you can use those green hearts in order to new weapons. But mainly to buy characters, or you can use it to buy the gems that upgrade your gear. Use it to buy that as well. A couple other things too, but that really comes in handy a lot though. And also in here, they have a unique mechanic too. As your character level up, once you get level 5, you can awaken them, and that would give them this one big super move. You only can do it one time, but it's massive. It does massive damage for each character. Everyone has their own different, unique, special move. And each character is different in their own way. You have angels, you have dragons, you have knights, you have cats. You have a lot of cool people up in here. And this is like a great cast of heroes. You have dark knights, you have magicians, you have archangels. Ones that aren't really technically angels, but they're kind of like angels, you know. But they're all really cool though. Or you can go to the library too. And in the library you can experience books. You don't read books, you experience them. Meaning you go inside the book and experience the things in real time. And that's pretty cool too. Also, you can go to use unique different dungeons where you can get specifically gems or little minions that you can use to power up your guys and get them more experience so they can level up faster. Or you can gain like these unique booster things for when you do level them up. You can add this booster to it and it will double the effects, making them level up much faster. And then you can rebirth them to grow them up even bigger. Or if you defeat all the dungeons in one particular area, after you beat that area, you can get unique special big bonus for that area. Like you'll get money, gems, and you can instantly level up any of your characters to level 5, to like 5-star ranking. Or in some cases you can get the awakened one, where you can do that to awaken any one character, and it comes in handy. Especially when they're awakened, they're so much more powerful. Especially when you get new gifts and stuff, and make them even better. It's just a great mechanic to have. Plus, they log in have great bonuses too, like the most mobile games. The more you log in, the more bonuses you can get, since it's on like a monthly kind of thing. And even if you miss a day, it won't matter that much, because you can still catch up. And you won't need to spend any gems or anything like that. You just get it, as long as you just show up, pretty much. What I do like about this game over other ones is monthly, so you don't have to worry about coming into the week and miss 1 week and you won't get that particular thing you wanted. But there's not that much problem here. Now, as far as like cons for this game, I don't have too many. Some characters that you don't really like, no one. You don't have to play as no. You don't have to. You can use level them up with just regular means that you get from beating dungeons and bosses. Just level them up that way, regular means, and break them that way, but you can still get more of the story bits. Plus, I will have to do a little bit of grinding for some missions, and some of them are pretty damn hard. They might do a little bit of grinding there, but kind of comes to the territory of RPGs. This was kind of like a RPG tactics-ish kind of game, where at any point in time you can have 5 characters out. You don't have to have all 5, you can have 4 or 3, but you want to have the full party, you know. You have typically your healer, your tank, damage dealer, maybe like an area damage person, maybe like a secondary healer, or one that can confuse the enemy, like with all these different stat debuffs, something like that, or power ups. You can get a lot of those as well. They come in handy too, especially if your men are getting like poison or whatever. Some people can cure, some people can't. Some people have different forms of healing too. Plus, each one has their own unique set of abilities, usually ranging from 4 to 5 when they're awakened. You get the one ability, you have the 4 other ones. Some of them are like passive or active, and they all have their own unique benefits for each different character. And one thing I do like is they don't really reuse any other abilities. They're all different for everybody. And in this game, there are a lot of characters. There are a lot of characters in this game, and they're all unique in their own way. Even the dragons, because there are a few in here, even they are all different in the way that they use their dragon abilities, and that is impressive. But yeah, this is me talking about one of my things I like to play on mobile. I like to mobile every now and then. Especially you all do too. For those of you who have like a job or whatever, and you gotta do stuff on the go. You don't have time to sit down and play a game on your PS4 or whatever. So you want to play a little mobile game real quick and then go on about your day. Well, this is one of those. It may play a little longer since it is a tactics game, so you gotta do a little bit of strategy in this game, a little bit. You don't want to just try to go through a person A the whole time, because you're not gonna win that way. You might die, or lose character or something like that. But it is a fun, quick game you can play. It's free. It's not really a pay to win either, so that's pretty good. I mean, you can to level up faster and stuff, but it won't help you all out that much. You might do a little more grinding than someone who would pay, but it's not that bad. Because I've done a lot of mobile matches and I've done pretty damn well myself. I haven't lost too many games either, so. And I don't have money to spend. I don't have money to spend either, so I'm doing pretty good around here. But yeah, it's just a quick little fun game here. Check it out if you want to. I might put a link something in the comments, something like that. But bring your boy OTP, bringing you a fun little tactics-based mobile game for all of y'all who like it and whatnot. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And be sure to check out other channels as well, TSG Picks and TSG Vlogs. Don't forget, stay tuned here with your boy OTP and the whole TSG crew. Peace.